We move on to another speech, and this is about the bad customs being practiced by some people. So today we will know what is called bad customs, and that will be given to us by Maulana Nasir Ahmad Kahloon, a central missionary for Montserrado County.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lahu wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu. أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وإذا قيل لهم اتبعوا ما أنزل الله قالوا بل نتبع ما ألفينا عليه آباءنا أولو كان آباؤهم لا يعقلون شيئا ولا يهتدون. I have recited is from Surah Al-Baqarah, chapter 2, verse number 171. The topic of my today's speech is, as you have listened already, bad customs, or you can say un-Islamic customs. That's why it's given the name bad customs.
Today, our Ustaz will talk to all about the thing that we can do. We are Muslim, but Islam says we must not do it. That ain't coming to about to us.
If we have adopted some customs, some habits, they are un-Islamic, so as soon as we get knowledge about it, we should leave them at once.
The thing that what we can do, we are Muslim, we are doing it, they are bad thing. The time we were doing it, we not know that it was bad thing. But the time now the Imam can't tell us the thing you're doing a bad thing. When you are Muslim, you can't do it. Then that time now you have to leave it. Don't go there and do it again.
The verse I have recited, the translation of this verse is as follows. And when it is said to them, follow that which Allah has sent down, they say, nay, we will follow that wherein we found our fathers.
So like the Quran voice there, God, they were advising the people. They say, oh people, don't follow the thing what I sent to you by the prophet. Follow that one, it will be good for you. They say, no, before you send all the prophet, our partner was doing something. Why do you think we can leave that in there and go to God home?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yeah, please, let's fresh ourselves small so that we should all enjoy this speech. So let's stand up. La ilaha. Nare Takbir! Nare Takbir! La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. La ilaha Jazakumullah.
Thank you very much. Please, my today's speech is especially for imams or the leaders of various towns, because so many questions, so many traditions, they always ask question about them, whether they are Islamic or un-Islamic. So if you listen carefully, so first thing, either you get answer to it. If there is no answer, so immediately you should adopt those customs, they are Islamic customs, and leave those customs, they are un-Islamic.
So the Imam say, the Ustaz say, he will be talking to us. The Imam name, all the Imam names are coming from different towns. They come here today. Their topic is to all of you. They are telling us that in the community, in our town, in our village, the people can be asking, they think yeah, what are doing so is correct. The other one, what are doing so is correct. So when you ask the question, they will answer it. If they not answer it, it means that you must leave it. Don't think that you are doing it not correct, and you must come back to God. So you must listen very, very good, so that you will carry the message.
So even in the time of Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, some people were there who were saying, we will follow wherein we found our forefathers. We will not change. That's why Holy Quran mentioned about them.
So the time the prophet was living, the prophet what God gave him the message. He said, you can't tell the people, say the thing what they doing, they believe it. That time the people were there. They say, oh, the thing where you come to all, we're not able to live it because we see our papa now was doing it, so we can't live it. So even during the time of prophet, the people were doing the same thing.
God Almighty answered to those people, what? Even their fathers had no sense at all and follow not the right path, still they will follow them.
So when the prophet bring the message now, he tell the people, say, God say, I'm going to tell you, say, they think that what you're doing, you're not living. Then the people say, but we mean our people now are doing the same thing here. Why you are telling us we must do it? Then again, God sent another voice, another message to the messenger that ask the people, if even their papa now was doing something that is wrong, they too they will be in that wrong until they die.
Always whenever prophets of God come, there are two kind of groups. One group always says, Samena wa atana. We listen and we obey.
So the Imam say, anytime God sends the prophet, the messenger to us, we can be divided into two groups. One group that leader they say, for us, we listen to you, and anything you tell us, we go by it. That one group there.
And the other group always says, Samena wa aswaina. We listen and we disobey.
Then the other group
from us, we will not listen to you at all.
Then the other group there, they say for all we hear it good. The thing you talk, it go inside our ear, we hear it. But we will not follow you, we will not listen to you. Anything you tell, we will not agree with you.
So you see, Holy Quran already quoted some words that always people say. And to say those words is sin. You are committing sin when you are saying, I will follow wherein I found my fathers, my grandfather.
The Imam say, the Quran already talking. That they think what I tell the prophet to can't tell you. Don't say it. If you say it, that sin you are committing, it means that you are going from the role of God and you are going to a different role. And the people always say the thing here. They say we follow the thing what our papa and were doing.
Today, actually, I want to encourage you that when you listen something, this thing is from the Holy Quran, this thing is from the Hadith, Holy Prophet ﷺ said so. So immediately your response should be Samena wa atana. We listen and we obey. Don't present in front of Holy Prophet ﷺ your father and grandfather.
So they say the way we come here today now, the thing what the men come and tell us, the good thing what the messenger bring to us from God. He said when we listen to the one today, he said we must say that we hear it and we try to do exactly what it tells us. But don't say A, we hear A, but we turn our Bible, we not listen to A. He said, don't say A.
I would like to remind you, you are the followers of Holy Prophet of Islam sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So, companions of Holy Prophet of Islam sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, their response was always Samena wa Atana.
So, we too now, we say we are the people who follow Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So, the same way, the people who see the Prophet, they call them the companion or the Sahaba. They say, anything the Prophet tell them, they say they agree. Anything the Prophet tell them, they will do it. So the same way we do, whatever the Prophet say, whatever the Quran say, we must agree and we must go by it. The Imam say we must do that one.
The response of companions of Holy Prophet of Islam sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, I would like to give you two examples. First example, when the verse was revealed to Holy Prophet of Islam sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Ya ayyuhallazina amanu innamal khamru wal maisiru wal ansabu wal azlamu rijsum min amali shaitan fajtanibuhu la'allakum tuflihun.
Today, the Quran verse what the Ustaz read, he said he can't get all the meaning. When this Quran verse, the message was given to the Prophet, what the companion, meaning the people who believe the Prophet, what did they say when the voice was revealed?
O ye who believe, wine or alcohol and the game of chance and idols and divining arrows are only an abomination, Satan's handiwork. So shun each of them, that you may prosper.
The Quran verse means say that all the people who believe, the thing where you can go drink, they come. The thing where you can go drink, you say you tell them one away, you tell them one you lost. They say that one is not good. And the thing where you can go, you say, oh Papa, I can't yo, oh man, I want to find out what thing will happen tomorrow. Or what thing that man will do. Because I go there, he don't want to listen to me. So what I can do? He said when you go to do that kind of thing, that Satan carry you there, that Satan under work there. So don't go there. So that God will be pleased with you.
You see, before Islam, people were drinking alcohol or other gambling is mentioned here, and idol worshipping were there. So when this verse was revealed to Holy Prophet of Islam sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, some of the companions of Holy Prophet of Islam sallallahu alayhi wa sallam used to drink before. But as soon as they listened to this announcement, so some of the companions of Holy Prophet of Islam sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, immediately they broke all the pots wherein they were making the alcohol.
The time God Almighty gave a voice now to Gabriel to bring it to the prophet. When prophet bring it and he read it to the companion, the people who accepted him, immediately all of them that were doing liquor, they did a liquor drinking business. They part where they can face a liquor inside it, they went to their houses and they bought everything. And before the voice was revealed, the people in Makkah, they too they were drinking liquor. So when the voice was revealed, those who accept Prophet Muhammad, they immediately go there, they leave it, and they point out that they can face a liquor inside. They go inside their houses and they bust everything.
Even some of them, when they listen to this announcement, they said it's not confirmed yet. It's only announcement. We don't know Holy Prophet of Islam sallallahu alaihi wasallam said or not, verse was revealed or not. But some others said no. Let us break all the pots. If this news is true, that alcohol is forbidden from now onwards, then we will be free. We will break everything. But if it's untrue, as for pots, we will get again. It's not difficult to get pot. But we will not be disobedient to Holy Prophet of Islam sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This is how they used to obey Holy Prophet of Islam sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
So the time they announced that all you people in Makkah, you believe in the Prophet, to drink, to gamble, and to say that thing to the old man, say, old man found out it's not good. All the people there, they not ask questions with you. They immediately go, all the pot, everything they spoil it. Then somebody said, no, we must not spoil our partner. Because that just announcement, but we not hear it from the prophet saying. So if we post our partner and they not confirm, what will happen to our pot? The other people say, no. Whether it will be confirmed or not, we will spoil the partner. Because to get pot, not anything difficult. So this is how the people who accepted the prophet, they used to obey him. Anything he said, once they say it's from the prophet, they are willing to do it.
Second example, Holy Quran mentioned, that is also, there was custom before Islam. Mention the following verse, مَا جَعَلَ اللَّهُ مِن بَحِيرَةٍ وَلَا صَعِبَةٍ وَلَا وَسِيلَةٍ وَلَا حَامٍ وَلَكِنَّ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا يَفْتَرُونَ عَلَى اللَّهِ الْكَذِبَ وَأَكْثَرُهُمْ لَا يَعْقِلُونَ. Allah has not ordained any Bahira. Bahira, a name given by pagan Arabs to a she camel which had given birth to 7 young ones and was then let loose to feed freely after its ears were split. It was dedicated to some god other than God, and its milk was not used nor its back. People could not ride on it, and it was free. So that was called that time Bahira. So nobody could use on the name of their gods they used to live.
So they one year at the time, their voice, or before their voice was revealed to the prophet, the Arab people, they used to have some small thing. We can say, we say traditional, that what people know we should do the thing. So that they live here, that if God gave to them, the people who not believe in God, they are pagan, they say there is no God. So they see me again, they gave to one camel that gave birth to 7 baby. And that camel, even the male from it, nobody could use it, nobody could do anything to it. Because that name, it was also named for the Makkah people God. That time they used to worship God then. They say that God, the idol.
Allah has not ordained any Bahira or Sahiba or Wasila or Ham, but those who disbelieve forge a lie against Allah, and most of them do not make use of their understanding.
So all the things what they used to do, God gave them permission to do it. God gave the message to the prophet that go to the people and tell them they will believe in me, I am only one. So all the other things that they were doing, it was not allowed by God, but still then they were doing it. So then prophet come and say, don't do this one and don't do this one. So that time the people of Makkah, they used to have plenty God, and they say, this is our God.
So all this is Arabic terminology, Sahiba, Wasila, Ham. Ham is the male camel who fathered 7 children, and they used to leave him free to eat, and they were not using it at all.
So they came out, they call Ham, that it gave birth to 7 baby. So that camel part, it was just there, nobody can eat it. The milk it can produce, nobody can eat that milk. So that camel part, it was just there free. Nobody had anything to do with it.
So and so on. I just want to cut short that this custom was there. But now this custom we can see only in the Holy Quran. But people, followers of Holy Prophet of Islam, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, none of them following those customs. At once they left these customs. That was the behavior of Sahaba, companions of Holy Prophet of Islam, sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
So all the bad things that we are talking about, so though it used to happen during the time of prophet or before he became prophet, but after the message came now directly to God, they leave it. They don't wait for any other thing. They leave it directly. They go back to the prophet. They say, whatever you are telling us, we are willing to go with you.
Now I'm coming to the present customs. Some Muslims, they adopted some customs. They are un-Islamic, or you cannot find any root in Islam, but still they are doing. I would like to encourage them. They should show the like the behavior of the practice of companions of Holy Prophet of Islam, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So
today, then we come by now. We're in Makkah now. We're coming back to Africa or this age. There are things We are Muslim, we are doing it. We say, oh, this thing is this thing is that. But they are not the behavior of Muslims. So the Imam is encouraging us that if this message comes to us today, we must try our best to leave this thing there because they are un-Islamic, meaning they are not part of Islam. Anybody doing that, like your own thing you are doing.
Even though we Ahmadiyya Jamaat, we always very soft and we give you advice very softly so that slowly by slowly you should increase your knowledge and understand and leave these customs, these habits through your heart.
We, for us, Ahmadi, we can't take color and run behind the people that leave the liquor drinking or don't go and gamble. What we're supposed to do is we should talk to you small. So small we are talking to you, then God will come to your heart and you will leave all these things and you will understand that yes, I am truly a human being now because I have done all these things. So the Imam say, you must listen, very, very good, and you carry the message.
For example, first thing that I would like to mention, when we visit the various Jamaat, this question always has been asked it, that why Ahmadiyya Jamaat hold the hand while praying.
So, now the point that will come and get you one now, the first one in Liberia, now the big question there. Once you go inside the village to talk anything about God and the Prophet, the people can ask you, Imam, the way now you come to us, you say we must join you. But we were praying like this. We were praying our hand down. But you will see you pray your hand up. So what you say about that one? You are telling us we leave our hand down, we must carry up? That the question that they can ask the Imam when they go to preach.
Here I again want to encourage you, please, in front of Hadith, in front of the Holy Quran, don't bring your fathers and grandfathers. Let us talk about Hadith. Let us talk about Islam. What Islam says. Now, this Hadith, you see, mostly those people who are practicing and praying by leaving hand down, almost all of them, they say, we are Malikiya.
So you see now, the Imam said, we are begging you. Anything that has to do with Islam, you have to be Quran or you bring the Hadith. We must forget about our partner were doing it before. So in this country now, Liberia, vast majority of the people who bring their hand down, they say, for Oba we are from Imam Maliki. Now Imam Maliki people will why we bring our hand down. That's what they say.
Okay, no problem. Hazrat Imam Malik, by the grace of Allah, he is our Imam too. But problem is that you are not practicing, you are not following him, even though you claim that you are follower of Hazrat Imam Malik, but you don't follow him. Today I am presenting you the Hadith from Muwatta Imam Malik. That is a book, first Hadith book written by him. So then I will see you follow Hazrat Imam Malik or not.
So now we are coming to see you. The people who say they are Malikiya, we agree. Imam Maliki is our Imam. We are not saying that, don't say Ahmadiyya say Imam Maliki are not Imam. Imam Maliki is all of us Imam once you are Muslim. But we're coming to see now, really, whether you are following Imam Maliki or you are just saying something and you don't know what you are saying. So listen very well.
What's in the hand? Allahu Akbar.
Before when we carrying the bus down going down, I was sleeping when they were talking that thing. I didn't hear it good. So I beg you people, you set up and hear very clear what is in here. Thank you.
So Muwatta Imam Malik. Qala min kalamin nabuwati iza lam tastahi fafal mashita wa wad'ul yadaini ihdahuma ala al-ukhra fi salati yada'u al-yumna ala al-yusra. He said of the Prophet words, if you do not shy, then do whatever you like. Then put his hands one over the other in the prayer. He put his right hand over the left hand. That is Muwatta Imam Malik book, first hadith book written by Imam Malik. Okay, maybe sometime it happens, this hadith is there, maybe other hadith is there that can show you praying while leaving hand. But that hadith should come in front of us. Up to now, I challenge so many people that at least one hadith somebody should show us where it is written that Holy Prophet of Islam sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to pray by leaving hand. So at least we see, because we never see this kind of hadith.
So now you see, this hadith was quoted by Imam Malik, and the book they call it Muwatta Imam Malik. Now the book that Imam Malik wrote before he died. So in that book, they say the first hadith, that when he said that if you are not shy, meaning if you are not sheep, when you are praying, you must put your right hand on your left hand. This is what Imam Malik is saying. So the Imam said from time to time, from the time he entered Liberia or Africa, he telling the people that, yes, I agree with you, but the problem is, bring one hadith in front of you that say you must pray by bringing your hand down, or Imam Malik pray by bringing his hand down. He said he must bring the hadith. So from the time he entered Africa or Liberia, he been asking the Imam, but nobody is bringing the hadith. And now this is another hadith now he quote. So if you get your own, try to bring it so we can see it.
But still, we Ahmadiyya Jamaat, we are very soft. If somebody don't want to hold hand, but he want to pray by leaving hand, is over to him. But we have to tell you the truth. If you like to follow it, follow like the companions of Holy Prophet of Islam and say Samena wa Atana.
So for us as Ahmadi, like we said earlier, we cannot go behind you and say, no, Amen. Once you are standing behind me or you are standing behind the Ahmadiyya Imam, you have to put your hand up. We can't do that. We only tell you the truth. The one the Prophet do, and we see it, we explain to you. If you want to take it, you take it. If you don't want to take it, you leave it. That one is now with us. But we want you to be like the time of the Prophet. Those people who accepted him, anything he said, they say we agree with Prophet, we are with you and we obey you. This is how we want you to be too.
Imam Sahib Islam, founder of Ahmadiyya Jamaat, somebody asked this question, that some Muslims, they are praying by leaving hand down. So what about their prayer? So he said, because a large number of people are praying like that, even though there's no root in Hadith, there's no root in Quran, but still we cannot say that their prayer is not accepted.
So somebody go to the Imam Mahdi and they ask him one day, that the way God made you prophet now, we want to ask you, the people planted in the world, or even the place you had, the people planted, they can pray, their hand is down. So what is happening to their prayer? So Imam Mahdi say, for these people and their prayer, even though they are planted in number, I can't say that these people, their prayer, when they pray, God will not answer it or God will not accept their prayer. I can't say that one.
So this means if you understand, you should follow Islam yourself. Nobody should force you.
So all the things we are talking now today, the way you understand it is upon you. If you want to follow it, you can follow it. If you don't want to follow it, nobody will going to run behind you.
Holy Prophet of Islam sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, "Kullu bid'atun dalalatun wa kullu dalalatun finnar." Every innovation leads to misdirection, and every misdirection or astray leads to the fire. When you start doing something un-Islamic, slowly by slowly it will lead you to the hellfire.
So now you see the prophet, what he say now? They want a big O. He say, anybody, after he the prophet, anybody who can be doing small thing that he prophet he will not doing. He said that thing what you doing, it will carry you on the wrong road. And when you go on the wrong road, that wrong road you going on, the fire there. And you will go, you will go enter the fire. Nobody will be there to talk for you. So that's what the prophet said.
Now some examples are there. I would like to remind you. Some people ask this question also in this area. When somebody dies, so after that 10th day, 40th day, they are like celebrating. Meanwhile, somebody died. Now, this custom have no root in Islam, because Holy Prophet of Islam sallallahu alayhi wa sallam passed away himself. His 4 Khalifas, they passed away. So in the history, in Hadith, we did not see single word we never see where there's mention that somebody celebrate or somebody sacrifice 40th day or 10th day. We don't see anything. This means somebody created later on.
The people can ask a question. They say, Imam, the way my brother Dana, I can do 3 days, I can do 7 days, or I can do 40 days. So the Imam say, we go back to the prophet, the time he was living. All the people that died from him, whether like his companion, whether like his son, whether like his wife, whether the prophet he said he was doing 3 days, he was doing 7 days and 40 days. If you are doing it, then we too we have to do it because we believe in that prophet. Then beside that one, the time the prophet too died now, the people who take a position, all that people they live for some number of years. All the things that you are asking about, that the man who asked a question and the Imam responding, all the things you are doing, 3 days, 7 days and 40 days, if that people too do it, then you too you have to do it. But we not see anywhere after the prophet, after his companion, we not see anywhere that people were doing this thing yet. So where it's coming from? That somebody bring it later. And why they bring it?
Ahmadiyya Jamaat actually want to pull you to the umbrella of Holy Prophet of Islam sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We don't like you to go here and there and scatter. We want to organize you under the umbrella of Holy Prophet of Islam sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
So the Imam say, the Imam Mahdi, God made him prophet so that when he come, all the things in the world he does so, that the prophet not do it and we want to do it. So Ahmadiyya is now working hard to take you from under row, where you get 2 row. When you go so small, then you come on the side small. You go in front small, then you come behind small. So Ahmadiyya come to bring you and put you on 1 row, and that row is the row of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That the row we want to bring you on.
So actually, if you try to think about it, some people they created some things to eat something. Some camels they created this thing to eat something. Not so. But some Islamic thing are there where you can eat, but you are not practicing. If you practice that Islamic things, then there is no need to create these innovations.
So you see now, the idea coming small. The Imam say, all the things what we do now, the person who bring it, that person too won't be chopping. That chopping you won't be doing. So when you bring it now, you will anybody can now you say that you not go. You and you can't be poor. So we are saying that beside this one, there are other things that is acceptable. That when you do it, God can be pleased with you and you will get money from Isa. But you're not listening and you don't want to learn. So the Imam said we will learn that one. And when we're doing it, nobody will ask a question. So listen very carefully and take the message.
Like Eid, sacrifice is there. Eid al-Adha. so many sacrifices. Everybody is supposed to sacrifice animal and eat, but you are not doing. I know and eat very few people, one person can sacrifice. But if somebody die, 7 cows, 6 cows can come there.
Now you see. Now you see they are bringing all to the light small. They say beside our celebration, what is not good? That one not good. But there are other celebrations we can do it and we can eat from it. They say Ibrahim Day. That day are the day you're supposed to kill plenty animal. You can kill a goat, you kill a sheep, you kill a cow, and you will eat plenty. Nobody will ask you because that one is good. The prophet used to do it. But you say no, you're not doing it. The one that you're not supposed to do, then you're doing that one. What happened? Please come back to the role of the prophet.
Then walima ceremony is there. If you perform nikah, if you marry, so Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Awlin walau bishatin." You have to perform walima ceremony after the marriage party. So even with one sheep you kill, so nobody is doing. That one you go and marry, you hide and marry. Nobody celebrate.
Now you see now, they coming there. They coming there. The Imam said, we can say walima, or we can say nikah first. Nikah is, you want a woman, then you go to your pa, you say, Papa, I want that woman. Or your pa say, Mama, I want to get you woman now. Then the pa go to the woman and the parent. They say that they arrange everything. And both parties agree. Then the Imam will come. When the Imam come, he will announce. He said, from today, these two people, they are husband and wife. That they nikah there. Then the next day, you put all the community people together. You kill one cow or you kill one sheep. Then they eat plenty and you too, you eat plenty. He said that one, that celebration and that is good for you. That the prophet said we want to do that one. But why you are not doing that one? Only the 7th day and the 40th day. Where is coming from? So that chopping somebody bring it, they want to be taking chopping from us.
And after the birth of every child, 7th day, after the birth of every child, Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, you should perform akika ceremony, naming ceremony. So you should perform. And if his boy, child, at least 2 ram, or if his girl, at least 1 ram. So sacrifice is there to eat.
You see the sacrifice now they are naming. Maybe we not know that one, and today we will know it, and when we go by, we will be able to do it. They say when you born a child, you finish married now, you all do the party, you all kill the cow, you all eat it. The man and the woman, they come together, then God bless them with child. So the prophet say, after 7 days, you must come and kneel the child. You must put knee on that child. Good Islamic knee on that child. He said that day, if the boy child, you must kill 2 sheep. If the girl child, at least 1. So that one do the sacrifice and the eating inside it. The sheep there. The rest you will cook. The people will come and eat it. That one are eating. So their eating is good for you, then they all eating. So that eating is not good for you. Come to the one that is good for you. So they say, but we're not doing it. We can go behind the horse. That the play our own of marriage can be. When we marry behind the horse now, that one part prophecy, they are not married there. So we will not marry behind the horse.
So I would like to request all of you that adopt these Islamic sacrifices and leave out the all un-Islamic sacrifices, and you give the name sacrifice. That is not sacrifice.
So we are asking you, the Imam is appealing to you, please, when you go back from here today, call all your children, call your women. You must sit down and talk to your children. That, the people say that they won't go for us. So we say that one that sacrifice, you kill the cow, you kill the animal, all that one that sacrifice, and the prophet will do that sacrifice. But the other one that not sacrifice there, you are chopping. And the chopping now is not good. If they are good chopping, then we say that good chopping. But that chopping, they are not good chopping. The prophet not tell us to do it. So the Imam say when we go by from here, we must tell our people that they cannot chopping there. They not go, yeah.
Okay, I wanted to mention some things, but my time finished. So may Allah bless all of you. So I hope and is my prayer, when you go back, you should be in the group who say, Samena wa atana. We listen and we obey.
The Imam say, please, after you listen to a speech, when you go by, you must be in the first group. we talk about two groups. You must be in the first group. The group say that, oh prophet, we listen to you and we ready to obey you. He say you must be in that group. Don't be in the other group who say, yeah, we hear that your thing, but not inside a yeah. He said, don't be in that group. May Allah bless you.
Thank you very much. We say we hear and we obey. Yesterday, we were given another assignment, and the assignment is that those who have come this year for the Jalsa Salana, next year it should be double. The women this year, they are more than the men. The women are challenging the men. The men, they are sleeping. So next year, I hope the men will be more than the women, or the women will be more than the men. Whichever, all we want is double. So when you go back, you send a preaching message, preach to one another, discuss it, plan properly, so that one good year you have to plan for the next Jalsa Salana. And we hope that inshallah, this place we are sitting will be doubled. May Allah bless us all.
Assalamu alaikum. We can do new slogan, and everybody will repeat the same thing. Imagine coming for saying yeah. One say Samina, then we say Watana. We listen, we obey. Like the message we carry on, yeah. We say the Arabic for then we come to the Quran, yeah. One say Samina, then we say Watana, yeah. We victory, yeah. Everybody him up here. Samina, Samina, Samina. We listen, we listen.